guys, it's Carrie with Mama Dares to DIY, and I really want to thank y'all for tuning in today. Whether it's your first visit to my channel or you're a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome, my friend. Today's video is a lot of fun because I'm taking these ordinary Dollar Tree cobblestone corner cottages and I'm going to show you how to easily transform them into glitter houses. Y'all have all seen these beautiful glitter houses that are everywhere, and you're not going to believe how quick and easy it is to transform those everyday Dollar Tree houses into these spectacular little houses that you will love to put around your home for the holidays. Now, I'm also going to be transforming a couple of the accessories, so be sure to watch until the very end of this video. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, shame on you. You're going to want to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications because, y'all, I've got a ton of fun videos coming for the Christmas season that you're not going to want to miss out on. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, y'all, let's get started on our project. Now, we will need one of the little cobblestone corner miniature houses. These do come from the Dollar Tree. There's actually 4 of these houses, but I'm only going to demonstrate one on camera, but I will show you all 4 of the finished products at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around until the very end. And to make this transformation happen, it's super easy. We're just going to start off with some Rust-Oleum chalk paint. This is in the color Linen White. Now, you can use a spray paint for this, but I really like to use the brush on for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is I just like the way that the brush looks. And the second reason is because the chalk paint is sort of thick, and some of these little houses have like tiny little cracks and stuff. So when you use this thicker paint, it does kind of help fill in those little cracks and whatnot. So I've just taken some of my chalk paint here and put it on a little plate, and I'm just going to take my paintbrush and just give it a nice coat of paint. Okay, so that is one coat on our little house, and now I'm going to use my blow dryer and I'm going to dry this really quick, but I'm also using the blow dryer for another reason. If you can see inside the little windows here, there are holes cut out for the lights to shine through. Well, sometimes your chalk paint kind of gets in there and it stops up the little hole, so when you hit it with your blow dryer, that just goes right away. So I'm going to use my blow dryer now. Okay, so that seems to be pretty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and give it another coat of white. Okay, so now my little house has 2 coats of white paint, and you can't even tell that this was the same house. That is such a big difference. But we're fixing to completely take it up a whole notch with my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and that is glitter. Y'all, I love glitter. Glitter just makes me a happy, happy girl. So you can use any color glitter that you want to for your house. I'm kind of going with a rose gold theme this year for my Christmas decorations. So I did mix some glitters together to make this rose gold color, and I'll show you exactly which ones I used to do that. So I picked up this pink glitter from Michael's. I don't know if it says what color it is. I don't see a color on here, but it's sort of like a pinkish color. And I almost used this color by itself, but I kind of wanted more of a rosy gold color. And I just so happened to have some of this glitter that I had picked up from Walmart a while back. So I mixed into my little container. I mixed in the pink color from Michael's. I mixed in some gold. And I also mixed in some silver with the same glitter from Walmart, as well as a little bit of the iridescent color. So you can see how all of the colors look together. But like I said, you choose whatever colors you want your project to have. This just happened to be the colors that I wanted for mine. And I used a little bit of rose gold and then just poured, just some of each into the container and kind of mixed it all around. Okay. So to make our glitter stick, we're going to use some Mod Podge. Now you can get Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. This one actually did come from Dollar Tree. I think this is the shiny. Yes, this is the gloss. But you can use matte or gloss. It's totally up to you. Now when I seal my houses, I'm going to seal the glitter with the gloss, but I'm going to seal the white part of my house with the matte because I really want that high contrast look, and I think that'll give me the best look for that. Okay, so we just want to take just a regular paintbrush, and I'm not even going to worry about pouring any of my Mod Podge out on the plate. I'm just going to pour some in the top because I only need a tiny little bit. Now, you can do this a couple of different ways. You can totally glitter your whole house, and I think that would be beautiful, but I do want the contrast of the white and the glitter. So you totally do whatever suits your fancy, but that's just what I'm going to do. And you can see on these houses, it looks like a little snow line here. I'm not going to put Mod Podge on that because I want to leave that part white because I'm going to be doing a different little technique for the snow. And you want to be kind of generous with your Mod Podge. Just make sure that you don't put Mod Podge on anything you don't want your glitter to stick to. I'm going to go down the roof line too. Make sure that it gets in every little crack too, because your roof is sort of textured, and if you don't have all of that saturated, then it's not going to stick. So you just want to make sure to cover every surface. And you can put multiple coats of your glitter once this dries if you decide you want a little bit more of an intense glitter effect. Just let that dry really good and go back in and put another coat of glitter the same way that we're doing this one. I got a little bit. I got a little Mod Podge on that part down there, and I don't want that to stick, so I'm just going to take a little bit of water, maybe a dry paintbrush, and just sort of make sure that doesn't stick. Okay, now let's move that out of the way, and we'll just take our glitter and pour it right on top of that Mod Podge. Make sure that when you do your glitter, you have a piece of paper to catch your glitter, because we want to be sure and reuse that. Okay, and that roof line is done. Now I'm going to pour this glitter back into my container. But if you were doing all 4 of the houses, you would want to go ahead and do them all at the same time. Okay, so I am going to use my blow dryer to dry this off a little bit, and I may go back in with another coat just so that it covers it a little bit better, but I'll know more once it dries. So I'll be right back after I get through drying this. I don't think I'm going to need a second coat of glitter on here. I kind of like that I can still see the roof line. If you put another coat, you might lose, you know, the texture on the roof line, and I'm kind of digging the way that looks. So I'm going to leave this just like this. Okay, so now we're ready for the very last step. Well, one of the very last steps. And we're going to need our Mod Podge again. And this time I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to be using just a smaller round brush. And we're also going to need some Epsom salt. You can use the Epsom salt from the Dollar Tree. I just happen to have this on hand. because I had a backache. So we just want to take the areas that have the snow on it, and you can kind of look at the texture and see. Looks like there's a little bit of snow above the windowsill here and also on the roof line, but I may go back and add some more snow down in front here just to kind of give it a little more texture. So we're just going to take our Mod Podge, and you want to use a dabbing motion. You want this Mod Podge to be super heavy and super thick, and just follow that line. Again, don't get Mod Podge on anything you don't want your Epsom salt to stick to. But I do like to dab this on so that you get a nice fluffy texture. And I'm going to go down the edge just a little bit. I've had a lot of people ask me to do something with the Epsom salt, and I never knew what I wanted to do, but when I saw this, the snow on the tops of these houses, I thought this would be perfect. The perfect little technique. And this snow does come around the front of the building here. Again, just make sure you're super generous with your Mod Podge. Okay, so now we'll just sprinkle, if I can get the bag open. So now we're just going to take a little bit of our Epsom salt and we're going to sprinkle that over the top of our Mod Podge. This is the coconut something smell, and it smells so good, y'all. So not only is my house going to be pretty, it's going to smell yummy. Okay, so this is the look that we're left with. I'm going to go and finish the rest of this with the little snow over the tops of the windows here. And then I'm going to hit it with the blow dryer, because when it starts to dry, it sort of takes on a whole different texture. And I really want you to see what that looks like. Okay, so let's take a look at what it looks like now. Can you see that powdery look that it has? It's really a cool technique. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do is to seal it. And like I said, I'm going to seal the white parts of the house with my matte Mod Podge. And then I'm going to use my shiny, or my gloss, and I'm going to seal the glitter with that. And we'll just paint that on with a regular paintbrush. Okay, y'all, our little house is finished. Now, I'm going to add a few little accessories to go along with our houses. And one of those that we're going to be doing is the little white trees. Now, they have these trees in the white and also the green, but I decided I wanted to use the white ones. So I'm going to use my same glitter mixture that I had left over, and I'm just going to take a little bit of Mod Podge and just sort of hit the branches. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I just want to sort of cover the top, maybe 1/3. But if you want to cover your whole tree, you can. I have have a tree like this that's sitting on my table, and the bottom half of it is actually pink, but I didn't have any pink spray paint. But if I had pink spray paint, I would totally use like a pretty rose gold pink spray paint and paint the bottom with it, and then I would glitter the whole thing. But I do not have any. But I may have to get some, just so I can do that. And add it to my scene. Okay, so now we're just going to take our tree and kind of get your glitter at the, kind of like the top, kind of like that. And we're just going to take our tree and roll it. And then our glitter is only going to stick to the Mod Podge part. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. It's going to look really pretty sitting next to our little village. And I do have a couple of other accessories that I'm going to be adding to my scene. So I picked up the little bench with the two little lamp posts, and I think that's going to be super cute. And I also picked up the little kids playing, and I also picked up a Santa Claus. And I'm going to do these the same way. I'm going to paint them with my white, and then I'm just going to sort of pick out accents from each little piece and maybe give them a little dusting of glitter. Now my lamppost, I may actually go ahead and do those all glitter just because I think those would be stunning done like that. But I'll show you how everything looks when it's all put together. And yeah, you can leave your accessories like this, or you can paint them all white. It is totally up to you. You finish your little village ever how you see fit. So now that our houses are all finished, I wanted to give you another tip that you can do to transform this into an ornament. So they make those little hook and eye little twisty things. All you need to do is to put one of those in the top of your house, and this can easily be transformed into a lighted ornament. I mean, how easy is that and fun? And y'all, Pottery Barn sells these glittered lighted houses on their website, and they're like $13 a piece. So you're going to have, like, probably with paint and everything, you're going to have around $2 a piece in these versus, you know, 13 bucks. So that's a great, great value and an awesome dupe for a Pottery Barn item. So again, just a little hook and eye in the tops of one of your houses, and then to put a little hanger through there. And then you've got yourself an awesome, awesome ornament. I have mine displayed in the back here, as you can see, as a little lighted village that's in my craft room. But there's so many wonderful, wonderful things that you can do with these little houses. They're very versatile. And yeah, I'm super excited that I have come up with this dupe. So y'all, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. And until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.